Settle down, everyone. Settle down. Yesterday we covered 2011 infamous prediction of the end of the world, which brings us to today's topic. 2020. I'm sure you've heard about the pandemic that plagued the earth, COVID-19. But does anyone know how long this pandemic lasted?
6 months?
A little higher.
A year?
7 years.
Wait, how did it last 7 years? I mean, the Spanish flu only lasted for 2.
I think I might know why.
Go ahead.
Was it something to do with a bat?
Yes, someone ate a bat in China while COVID-19 was the largest problem the planet faced in 2020. Let's go back a little earlier to January. Any guesses on what happened in January?
Hurricanes?
No. Good try. Anyone else have an idea?
Tornadoes?
Nope. Anybody else?
I know. Aliens, right?
No. That was later on in 2021. In January, we saw a lot of major events. The impeachment trials of the president, several plane and helicopter crashes, the Australia fires, and most horrifying event was the threat of the World War III. While this was largely a joke amongst teenagers, it grew into a very real problem. But luckily, we wouldn't see that threat become true until a few more years.
That's the war between California, Texas, New America, and Europe, right?
Yes. Back then, they called it the United States of America, before the country separated into 3. After the first COVID death in February, it went downhill from there. We're running out of time today, but we're going to jump ahead. Can you find your 7,000-page brief summary of the next few months in your book?
Are we going to talk about the election?
Of course. This election was shaping out to be one of the most important and just so happened to be the last election of the United States. The stakes were high, the tensions were higher, and in the end, to the American people's delight, Kanye won with only 9 votes with his only supporters, the Kardashians.
How is that possible?
Well, the other candidates tied, and so Kanye convinced, perhaps bribed Congress into voting him into presidency. Also, with him being the only candidate with no debt and high tax deposits, they knew he was the one to be elected. And after only a few weeks, the presidency would come to an end because of him wanting to focus more on his music career. Turns out this was all a marketing technique for his new album. From that point on, there was an asteroid that hit Africa, England sunk into the ocean, Australia was invaded by kangaroos, and the sun blew up. Any questions?
And this all happened between 2020 and 2025?
That all happened in December. And that's not all. We'll cover the rest of 2020 tomorrow. Class dismissed.
Congrats on another win this year, Senator. That makes 7 terms, right? You just don't quit. You must be like an animal or something. I'm joking. Let's move on. There hasn't been a stimulus for the American people in months, and you said you wanted to make a deal. So this seems like the best way to do that. In the briefcase to your right is a deal Congress Democrats offered you a few months ago. Let's open that case.
$2.2 trillion in relief for the poor, suffering, dying American public.
And you said?
No deal.
No one's excited about that, player. Let's see the members of Congress willing to offer you a deal. Pick a case, player.
I'll do case number 7, Joni Ernst.
Hello, Mitch.
Amy, how did you get in here?
Ernest was sick. Thought I'd fill in.
That checks out. I heard she spoke to the president this weekend. She probably got the coronavirus.
I've been looking forward to this. I'm going to teach you a lesson, Mitch.
I mean, since you're here, might as well open your case.
Well, to be honest, I didn't expect to get this far anyway. Kind of like my campaign. I'll just go. See you in 6 years.
Okay. Player, pick another case.
Can I phone a friend?
Usually not, but since you could have me arrested or something, go ahead.
Oh. I know you're not busy. Listen, I'll talk to the courts. Just get here. Okay. Put it on speaker. How does this work? Does it need a coin or something?
You press the speaker button, player.
Mitch, can you hear me, Mitch?
We can hear you, Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump, are you there?
Yes. But, can you hear me?
We can hear you, Mr. Trump.
Great. Fantastic. I heard you needed some of my help, and I do give the most tremendous help. Some people say I give the best help. I actually have the largest IQ, and I'll always be here for my good friend, the Grim Reaper and Moscow Mitch. Actually, no, the last one's not true.
I thought Mitch told you not to get involved with this stimulus anymore, Mr. President. What happened?
These are unprecedented times, and we must have each other's backs.
Okay. Pick a case.
Mr. Trump.
I think I see her on the end. We'll do number 4, Crooked Nancy Pelosi.
Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. Open that case.
Hello, Donald, Mitch. It's a shame we have to disagree, but I offer...
No deal.
You didn't even hear the deal.
I'm just here to stall until Inauguration Day.
Okay, then. Pick another case, player.
Now, how about case number 9?
All right. Is this okay, Mitch?
No deal. Send it on recess.
Listen, Mitch, take me off speakerphone. They're all listening.
Oh, okay. We decided to hear out the rest of the deals. We need to look good now to appeal to the people or something. I don't know.
Allow me. I am tremendous with the money, with the funding, and the money laundering, and running successful businesses. Who's that on the end, Mitch? Number 7, the older lady with the glasses.
That's Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. Chuck?
I'm just happy to be here.
Open your case, Chuck.
Let me just switch style real quick. My offer is whatever you want.
No, Chuck. We don't do that now. We aren't supposed to cave in. This is a bad look, remember?
Okay, $2 trillion, and you can have 150.
Did you hear that, Mr. Trump?
I got it, but I was wondering, 250 what?
Doesn't matter to me.
Anything?
Sure.
Like $150 billion?
150 billion burgers. Deal.
Wait, that's it? That's all it takes?
If it makes them happy.
Well, we're going to cut for an ad break, and I'm going to leave for a very long time. This has been Deal or No Deal with Mitch McConnell.
It's so good to see you.
Who are you and how do you know my name?
Oh, Linda, you're such a jokester.
No, for real, how do you know my name?
It's me, Olivia. We went to school together. We were best friends before lockdown. We grew up together. Come on, it's me.
Oh, it is you. Sorry I didn't recognize you. What happened? I mean, well, you look like Oscar the Grouch.
What do you mean I dressed up for this?
Sorry, that was rude. I haven't been in touch with anybody since quarantine started, and I just don't know how to talk to people. Anyways, it's been a long October.
It's okay. I'm just so glad you are not one of those people who think that you need to wear a mask.
Same here. I mean, if the president says that you don't need to wear a mask, you don't need to wear a mask. What do doctors know that he doesn't? My God.
Alexa, what happened to you? You look like some kind of alien from a different planet.
Linda, who are you sitting next to? Where's Olivia? She's 5 minutes late.
Oh my God, it's me, Olivia. I'm never late for anything. I can't look that bad that you both did not recognize me. Wow. I look a lot better than I thought I did. You should have seen me 2 weeks ago. I was running on the same outfit for 2 weeks.
So, how have you been?
What?
I said, how have you been?
Take your mask off, you doink. We can't hear a word you say.
Are you kidding? I have never taken this mask off, even in the shower. Time to start the 3-week timer.
Not that I've done this before, but I think you mean 3-day timer?
Yeah, it would be cold by then. Just loosen it up a bit.
Nope, I mean 3-week timer. I don't want to get it from a cup of coffee.
What it do you keep referring to?
I mean COVID-19. I swear, it's like you guys don't even watch the news.
What do you mean? I watch Fox News every day.
Me too.
That explains a lot. Would you guys mind putting on a mask?
Oof, haven't worn this in a while.
No, you're supposed to put it over your nose.
You're interfering on my rights. I put up with your dumb rules from this point on, and I'm tired of it. We live in America.
Hey, do what Alexa said. She's almost always right.
Thank you. Wait a minute, you're not wearing a mask either.
No, I don't have one. I figured when all this started, it would be over by Easter, so I didn't bother to buy one. But then I got stopped in a Walmart. I told the shopkeeper I had an experimental antidote, and I was immune. And I have never worn a mask since.
But I thought you said I was right.
Oh, I did. You are almost always right. However, I have said that I am immune enough, and that I am now.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
That is how the news works, so why can't that be how science works?
Girls, I love you, but I don't feel safe here. Let's meet up after the virus.
What is there to be scared of?
Sometimes you wonder how smart she really is.
Welcome back to the October 2020 edition of Sliced. If you are just joining us, we're having the two presidential candidates cook off against each other.
Hey, the party's here. I bet old Joe's probably still sleeping in. I just want to say that I make the greatest food ever.
You're not supposed to be here. We haven't called you in yet.
I just want to talk to the American people. All I have to say is, do you want this clown to cook your food? When you're sitting at home worrying about putting food on the table, do you really want him to cook it?
Let me remind you that I have a mute button. We can't spend the whole time on old guys yelling at each other. We have to start cooking.
Man, you've never cooked a good meal in your life.
I am the greatest chef in American history, with the one teensy exception of the rat in the Disney movie. But I do make a mean pumpkin pie, just how like China's being mean to me.
Let's start cooking. Today we'll be making your signature dish, whatever that may be. The only rule is you have to make it from scratch. No cheating. Ready and go.
Alrighty, I'll make my famous homemade yogurt that I eat every day on the way to work.
Excuse me, I have to take this call. Hello, I would like to place an order for a large pumpkin pie. Yes. Okay. No! I need it in 5 minutes. Of course, I know how long it takes to cook a pumpkin pie, but I'm paying you thousands upon thousands of dollars for this. So if I was you, I would start cooking. I bet old Joe hasn't even started yet.
What are you talking about?
America, it appears Joe Biden has been caught sleeping on the job.
Man, that is a bunch of flappadoodle. Here in America, we do good, hard, honest work, and we never sleep on the...
Mr. President, you know you're supposed to make the food yourself, right?
I did, you saw me make it.
I heard you order it.
I made it. That's fake news. Do not listen to the media. It will only tell you lies. Except for my Twitter page. Anyways, I made this amazing, great, fabulous pie. It's the best pie you've ever seen.
Let's check on Joe Biden. How's it going?
Oh, I'm making a graham cracker crumble for the base. Then I'm plopping a healthy serving of my homemade Greek yogurt. I'll top it off with a sprinkle of lemon zest to give it that extra kick. Whoa, that is spicy.
All right, let's taste it. This looks, tastes amazing, but you didn't make it.
That's fake news. Fake news. I can't believe you would believe that I...
Let's try this train wreck. Looks terrible. Holy cow. It's actually not that bad. And at least I know you didn't cheat. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. After absolutely no consideration at all, I'm going to have to go with Joe Biden, mostly because he didn't cheat. Thank you, and see you next week.
Look! I drew me with the fairy princess doll! That's what I want for Christmas. Then I can fly like a fairy princess.
Wow, maybe I can be a fairy princess too. Oof. Well, I drew a baby unicorn. That way I can fly too.
Well, I drew a dinosaur, and that's way cooler than a dumb old fairy princess.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not.
It is too.
It is not!
Hey, kids, quiet down. Watch a TV show or something, but keep it down. Do you want me to tell Mom you were misbehaving when she gets home?
No, Daddy.
No, Dad.
Good.
Come on, let's go watch something.
But what about Cinderella?
There. Much better.
Yay, Cinderella!
What? Dad, no!
Kids, stop. Why don't you watch Rudolph or something? Do you want me to tell Mom you're arguing again?
No!
Please don't.
Not Mommy.
I need to go start dinner. Be quiet, or I'll call Mom and tell her what you're doing.
Come on, let's just go watch Rudolph.
Look, a unicorn!
My dinosaur!
A fairy princess doll! Dad, can you tell us what we're getting for Christmas?
Can you?
Please?
No. You'll have to wait for those toys you're asking for. The Christmas is 2 days away anyway. No way I'm telling you where those toys are hidden here.
What? The toys are hidden in the house?
I'm gonna find them before you.
No, I will. Look! I found a card. Look in the net.
It says look for the next card.
Mine just says look in the box.
What? You got us coal?
The toys where you won't find them. We hid this in case you weren't looking. Now, clean this up unless you want to not watch any movies tonight.
John, did you put the toys you wrapped back behind the basement? Under the dirty laundry?
Toys?
Basement?
Laundry.
Whoa.